Hi there, welcome back. So how are you feeling after the first 3 steps? Are you feeling more empowered? Do you feel better? Do you feel like you can change that past now? It's looking more promising. So remember to change your past. We do that by embracing our authentic self, by becoming spiritually awakened, by becoming self-aware. All of these beautiful expressions of the same, one and the same. So today we are here to look at step number 4. Step number 4 is to really start to get in touch with what is going on inside, what you're feeling, how you're feeling, what is going on inside of you. Are you feeling angry? Are you feeling anxious? What are the feelings that are coming up? Right now, as I ask you, how are you today? How are you feeling? Let me know in the comments. However you're feeling is perfect for you in this moment. It's not right or wrong, and it's not good or bad. It's just how you're feeling. But paying attention to how we feel, for me, in this moment, I'd like to share, when I went through IVF, after more than 15 years of waiting to fall pregnant, my husband and I decided to do IVF. And so we went through it, and after the first go, I lost that baby, and I was devastated, and I'd started to go into this depression. And I was in so much pain inside because we'd been waiting so long, to have this child. And I had all these beliefs about this child was going to make me whole. When I became a mother, I was going to be filled with love, and I was never going to feel worthless again. I was never going to feel that I had no value, that nobody wanted my love. This child would want my love. She would accept my love. All the beliefs I had, leading up to. And so I'd lost hope at that moment, when the baby didn't make it. And so the reason I'm sharing this is because in that moment, I was in so much pain inside. I was so angry and in so much pain that I lashed out at everyone around me. I'm surprised my husband's still around. He's just, he's got such a, a good heart. He's such a good person. And, but I guess, yeah, we're meant to be together, but I just completely switched off, from the people around me. I disconnected. I just didn't want anything to do with anyone. And the ones that kept trying to come in, to, I guess, console me or to make me feel better, they're the ones that I was most rude to. I just wanted nothing to do with them. I didn't want people telling me I know how you feel. I didn't want people telling me, it's going to get better. Or I didn't want to be consoled. I didn't want people telling me whatever their truths were, I just wanted to be left alone. And anyone that tried, I was just really, really rude. Like, just go away, And if it wasn't for that experience, I wouldn't know what it is to hurt others because you're in so much pain inside. I didn't know what that was. The first time I went through a depression, it was such intense sadness at feeling like my love wasn't worth anything. Nobody wanted my love, that I just basically stopped talking to everyone. It was the opposite. I stopped talking, But the second time I went through depression I had all this love to give. All this love to give. I was waiting for this child to give it all my love because it felt like everyone else around me didn't want it either. That's how it felt at the time, But my child would want my love because the only thing I wanted more than anything else in the world from my mum was her love. That's all I wanted. I didn't care about anything else. I just wanted to know that she loved me. That's all that mattered. And I wanted to make sure that the day I had a child, that this child would know that it was loved more than anything else in the world. It was loved. Because that's all we care about. I mean, think about it. Really, really think about it. You may have all these dreams that you want this, that, and the other. But at the end of it, deep down in your heart, it's all about love. It's all about loving. People receiving your love. And when we're in that ego state, it's about receiving love. It's about getting the love from. Because we walked away from our love, we left it there. Once you leave it there, this journey begins of receiving love from outside. It's all you want. We feel that if we get it from outside, then we'll be complete. Then we'll be at peace if we get this love. All the while, we are the love. We always were the love. We just had to put it aside to have this human experience. So today, in this video, I'd really like you to start thinking about yourself, how you interact with the world. You know, after my sister was born, I felt invisible to my mum. And I remember so many moments in my adult life treating my husband, treating my mother-in-law, treating others like they're invisible. Like, I don't care if they're there or not. Because that's how I felt inside most of my adult life. Invisible. Unwanted. You know, all those things. I found myself treating others the way I was feeling inside. So step number 4 is taking a really deep look at yourself and your behavior. How do you interact with the world? How do you treat others? How do you interact with the world? Not just other people, but how do you interact with animals? How do you interact with nature? How do you interact with your belongings? All of it. Do you treat things like you don't care, like they're rubbish, like they're garbage, like it's just stuff? Who cares? You know, when you're having interactions with people, are you looking at your phone instead of looking at them? Because they're right here. They're not on your phone. They might be there in a picture, but their soul, their spirit, if you want to see them, their love is right here. You're going to see it in their eyes. You're not going to see it anywhere else. That's why I'm always so close to the videos, because I'm right here. I'm not anywhere else. Here is where you can see who I am, in my eyes. And when you look at others, you can see them, the light inside them. You can only see it through the eyes. There's nowhere else you can see it. That's why for so long, from so little, I was fascinated with looking at people at their eyes. The eyes tell everything. They tell if a person is sad. Even if the person is smiling, you can still see the sadness in the eyes. You can see if the eyes are happy. You know, 9 times out of 10, I get overwhelmed with my dogs lately because I never saw it before. You know, it's been in the last 2 books that I've published this year that every time I look at them, I see the love pouring through. I see it and I feel it. And sometimes it overflows, you know, and I just can't contain the tears. They're just so, so beautiful how they look at you like, you're amazing. You're the most amazing thing. How can you not know that you're the most amazing thing? That's how they look at you, you know? So, you know, when we're on our phones talking to people, someone's trying to serve you a cup of coffee at the shop, and you're looking at your phone instead of looking at them. We're being dismissive of others. We're treating others like they're invisible because we feel invisible inside. That's what we've become with our phones now. We've become invisible. We don't look at each other anymore. We're missing out on the most beautiful interaction, and that is for one soul to witness the light of another soul through our beautiful eyes. So today, step number 4 is a big one. It's one for you to really start looking at. How do I interact with the world? Am I always looking down? Am I always looking at my phone? Am I never interacting? Am I not allowing the world to see my beautiful light? Oh, there's going to be a big video coming up explaining all of this in a minute. If you feel, if you're not aware of the miracle that you are, that's what I want to talk about. We still have to get through step 5, but that is a really important video to watch. You'll need to watch that one because, yeah, once I stepped into that, life just becomes so different. You know, when you understand your place in the world, it's really, really beautiful. All right, my darlings. So remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages. And step number 4 is start to observe. Look up. Use your eyes. Start to observe the world and start to observe how you interact with this world. All right, my darlings. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.